I know. We're not talking about it. Hey you guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Marjolin, and in today's video, I'm gonna show you guys, or I'm gonna try to show you guys how to not get scammed off concert tickets. So pretty much, if you're sitting down and you're watching this video and you're like, this girl has no idea what she's talking about, like, who is she to tell me like how to not get scammed? Okay, listen, this has happened to me not once but twice. Like, the first time wasn't my fault. Like, I had nothing to do with it. I got scammed out of Justin Bieber tickets, and then this, I know, we're not talking about it. Second time, it was BTS, and it was heartbreaking, but at the same time, second time wasn't my fault either. Like, none of these were my fault. And if you've seen my video about when I got scammed from the last tour that BTS did, you'll see that I was not at fault. I mean, I was, for trusting someone else to buy tickets for me, but it wasn't my fault. Like, I did not click purchase tickets. Like, it was not my fault. And anyways, I'll get more into all of that later on, but without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started. I want you guys to go to your concerts and not get scammed. So I feel like the most obvious tip I can share with you guys today is to buy from legit websites only. So by legit websites, I'm iffy when it comes to StubHub, because that's where I got scammed off my Justin tickets. But I don't think it was their fault. I honestly don't know, because they're considered a legit website. To this day, I don't know what happened with those concert tickets, because I bought them the day they went on sale. And when the day of the concert came, I went with my friend. We made the line. When we're about to go in, concert starting in less than half an hour, by the way, as we're going into the venue, they scanned our tickets and they said, oh no, someone has already used these. And I just froze up. Like, in that situation, I was probably 14. I used to be a really big Justin fan, so when that happened, I was devastated. And I didn't know what to do. I ended up calling my sister. She came to the venue. We were at the ticket office. We called StubHub. We did everything we could. And at the end of the night, they gave us a different set of tickets that were more or less on the same viewing level. But to this day, I don't know what happened with my tickets. Like, I thought I was buying from a secure website, and I don't know how someone else got their hands on my ticket. Like, I don't know. So that being said, buy from legit websites only, meaning try to only stick to Ticketmaster. Believe it or not, that's the only website I trust to sell tickets that aren't fake. And also AXS, is it Powerhouse? I'm not sure. But Ticketmaster, Live Nation, pretty much any legit website that sells tickets, you shouldn't have a problem with getting scammed, okay? So just don't buy, guys, don't buy from Master Tick thinking it's Ticketmaster. Moving on, there's a lot of websites that do resales, and my problem with resales is that I don't trust them for some reason, because I feel like if you're trying to sell me these tickets, there's no guarantee that you're trying to sell them to someone else, and that's how you get scammed. Because if you show up to the concert and they say, oh, your tickets were already scanned, you're gonna be like, no, I bought these from someone else, but you don't know how many other people they sold that same ticket to, or those same tickets to. So that's why I don't trust online resales, or like, you know, general public resales from people that have already bought tickets, just because I don't trust other people, period. If you wanna trust someone on like Twitter to do a resale ticket, I've resold a ticket of mine, I think it was last year, for Monsta X in Atlanta. I couldn't make it because my car was acting up, so I resold it to someone else. But if you're buying a resale ticket from someone else, you need to ask for as much proof as possible before, whoops. So you want to ask for as much proof as possible before you decide to send them the money. What I mean by as much proof as possible is ask for the confirmation email. The way that I sold mine was I screen recorded and I showed the girl like my confirmation email, and I blurred out where the number was, obviously, because you know they can get your tickets off of that and not pay you. So I sent her videos, I sent her screenshots, I showed her the following emails, like the follow-up emails that they sent me after that. Like, you want to get as much information before you send your money, because once you send your money, you're done. Like, there's no going back from there. And obviously make sure like whatever they show you, whatever screenshots they show you, they're not blurry, because usually that means it's a fake screenshot, or it's been saved from someone else's account. Make sure you ask them to screenshot at like a certain time. Maybe that would help. And with buying resale tickets off someone else, also comes buying resale tickets from someone that is in the same fan group. I tend to trust those people more. Just a few days ago, for example, my roommates were trying to get soundcheck tickets for BTS in Orlando this upcoming May, and there was this account, we were on Twitter scrolling, and there was this account that was selling 2 tickets, gold sound check, and we're like, oh my god, it sounds perfect. You click on the account and it was just a regular person who made their account at the beginning of February. So it's like, when it comes to things like that, I personally don't trust it, just because I feel like it's a scam. Like, why did you just start your Twitter, and and it was the only tweet that they had put up. So to me, I don't know, but in my case, it just looked like it was a scam. So obviously they didn't buy it, but you just have to be really careful. You want to trust someone that is in your fan base, someone that's going to give you evidence, someone that I'm not saying you have to trust someone that is in like the same fan base of whatever person's concert you're trying to go to, but you need to have some sort of connection to the artist for them to even have gotten the tickets in the first place. Like, I don't know, like that's the way that I see it. But you know what? This is coming from someone who's been scammed twice. So when I got scammed off my Justin tickets, I showed up to the venue about 30 minutes to an hour before the show started. The line was pretty long. By the time I got to the front, someone else had gotten my seats. Like, someone else had scanned my tickets. So that being said, the day of the concert, you want to make sure that you show up as early as possible and you start making that entrance line as soon as you get there. Like, you want to make sure that you are one of the first few people to get into that venue, because that gives you a bigger chance of not getting scammed because someone else scanned your tickets. Like, what are the odds that the first 5 people that got into the venue before you got your seats? Like, if you did get scammed, what are the odds that the first few people in front of you were the ones that got your seats? So you want to make sure you make that line early and you're one of the first few people to get inside that venue, because that means once they scan that barcode, those seats are yours. Like, they're yours. And another little side tip that I want to give you guys, which is probably going to be the last one that I'm going to talk about. I feel like 90% of the concerts that I've gone to have done this. So the day of the concert, you know how sometimes they let you take like bags or clear bags or whatever, not clear bags, it doesn't matter. But if you do decide to take a purse or something with you, the day of the concert, you have to make the line, and obviously they have to go through your bag to make sure you don't have anything that can harm the artist. There's certain things that you can't bring into a venue. So they do check bags. Now, when I went to my BTS concert back in, oh my god, it's about to be a year. Back in May of last year, when I went to the concert, there was multiple lines to get into the stadium, and they were all long. We had got into the venue early, but we were giving out like little freebies. Now, it's our fault for not following the previous tip that I gave you guys. So what we ended up doing is none of us had taken a bag. So we went to the front of the line, we went past everyone that was making the line. We pulled aside one of the people that were looking through the bags, and we told them, we're like, hey, we don't have a bag. Like, do we have to make the line to get in, even though there's nothing you guys have to check for us? And the guy looked at us and he was hesitating. He just told us to go ahead. So we ended up skipping probably, I think the line we were gonna make had a little bit over 200 people, I wanna say. This was just one line out of all the many that the stadium had, by the way. So we ended up skipping over 200 people because we didn't take bags. So my tip to you guys is, if you want to get inside the venue early and you don't show up early for whatever reason, you can maybe skip the line if you don't have a bag, because they don't have to check you. When the guy let us in, he literally just looked at us. I think it was Evelyn, my roommate. She had taken her little light stick bag, and when she was gonna open it for the guy to see, he's like, oh, don't even worry about it, like, just go. So honestly, there was nothing for them to check, so we skipped the line. And then we got into the venue faster, because once we went through that whole security check, they scanned our tickets. So mind you, we skipped 200 people that could have had our tickets, but I'm not saying they did. We bought our tickets through, was it AXS? I think we bought them through Ticketmaster. So we skipped 200 people that could have bought in copy duplicates, I don't know, of our ticket. To summarize, no bag equals no line. That's all that I have to share with you guys today. I hope some of this information was useful. And I know most of it, if not all of it, was pretty much common sense. But I feel like a lot of people still end up falling for these tricks, and they end up buying tickets, you know, out of pure like desperation, and they end up getting scammed. So I feel like this will serve as a little reminder to just trust your gut. And if you think, hey, these tickets are, you know, they don't look real to me, or these screenshots look a little bit blurry, trust your gut and don't buy them. You are gonna get scammed, okay? This is coming from someone who got scammed out of $300. This is coming from someone who got her ticket scammed at the door of the concert, the day of the concert. So just be careful, you guys. Be careful. That is all for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll hopefully catch you in my next video. Bye.